Oh, now you're just being dramatic.
So, a long, long time ago, I had the privilege of working with an amazing group of young women who worked hard, they played hard, played smart, played together, and had fun. That was one of our mantras. And they lived by the together everyone achieves more. Everyone was a part of the success. You know, I think that when you go to a basketball game and you see the starters and you see the main people on the court, you think that's the team. But the team is everyone that is in that practice. And I always really enjoy practice, probably more than games. I mean, games are fun sometimes, but they're stressful, and you only get to play 5 players at a time. In practice, everyone gets to play all the time, and so it's much more fun for everyone on the team. In 1986, we had the opportunity to be a very good team, and we ended up winning a lot of games and then going to the state championship against much larger teams and very good teams at that time. There were very strong teams: Silverton, Marist, North Valley, Madras, Central, and several other schools were nearly twice our size at that time. There were, I think, over 60 teams in the two-way level, and it was, so being ranked number 1 the whole year and having a target on our back was a pretty tough thing. The Salem Armory is where we played our games, and I know a lot of the faces in this crowd were at those games, some of those games, and saw the team play there. And in '86, we were 21-1 going in, and then beat Cascade, McLaughlin, Marist, and North Valley in the championship game. In '87, the team was 22-0 going into the state tournament, and then we beat Seaside, Siuslaw, Pleasant Hill, and then in that championship game, we were not going to be denied. And in the last week, I watched those two games, and it was a lot of fun beating a team of individuals instead of a team. And I think that's what made our team special, was that they didn't care who got the glory. They didn't care if it was Tricia. They didn't care if who was gonna win awards. We already knew Tricia was going to, but everybody else did. And Tricia didn't care. I mean, she'd get the ball and pass it back out until the championship game. And it was a lot of fun to watch that game this past week. If we'd never won a state championship, I would have still loved every minute of coaching those girls. They were just amazing. Nearly everyone on the team had a 4.0 GPA. We led the state in academics as well as winning a state championship. So the quality of the kids on that team it's just amazing. I want to thank each of the players, the parents, the assistant coaches, my family, for the support that they gave me. Ernie was always supportive of my career. Joined me as an assistant coach when I was at Southern Oregon. Lindsay and Hillary grew up in the gym. And something that I loved, even though dinners were sometimes a little late, and Hillary still hates Taco Bell. Too many meals open. I'd like to thank Ron Ball for hiring me to the Philomath School District. He's passed, but he gave me a terrific opportunity to come back to the district that I grew up in and to teach and coach. Most of all, I'd like to thank the Hall of Fame committee for their hard work and Gary Cox for his vision in making this day possible and getting the ball rolling. The 1986 and 87 teams are honored and humbled that we are the deserving teams to be the first into the Hall of Fame. And I'm sure there are a lot of other deserving teams that are going to join us very soon. Volleyball, track, cross country, boys basketball, lots of great athletes and great teams here at Philomath, and it just goes on and on, and I'm very proud. And when somebody says, where are you from? Well, I say Blodgett, and they don't know where Blodgett is, so I say Philomath. But it's a great honor to be a member of the Philomath community. Thank you all so much.